Hello everyone. So today, as you can see, I've got a new haircut. So I finally went to a hair salon in Japan and it was an experience. So this started last weekend. I finally womaned up and went into a hair salon and in broken Japanese and English managed to book an appointment with just to get a cut. It was relatively equally priced. I think I've only ever had haircuts from my sister and they've all been free because she's a hairdresser and I'm her sister. So today was the day. I woke up very nervously and very early. I was researching what was the best time to go, how many minutes before, is it better to arrive on time or 10 minutes before. So eventually I ended up coming 10 minutes before. They made me fill in a questionnaire. What were your reasons for booking? How had you heard? Are you allergic to anything? What's your date of birth? What's your name? So luckily I know how to write my name in Japanese, well, in katakana. So I wrote my name, I had to use Google Translate. Both me and the hairdresser had to use Google Translate to talk to each other. And then I got taken through. And the setup was like most salons I've ever been to. It's all very like clean, posh, and all their hairstylists looked very nice. Something that was different, and the one bit I hate is getting your hair washed. I know lots of people love it, but I really can't seem to ever fit comfortably into the sink. It always just makes my neck hurt. So I'm used to sitting up awkwardly and leaning back, but for this one, they got you and they tilt you upside down on the chair. So you're like, your legs are up in the air, you're down, and the guy's like lifting your head up, he's washing. And there was no small talk, obviously, because neither one of us could really communicate that well, other than in one word sentences, other than in one word. So I got my hair washed, and then the hair wash man, he started like, I presume giving me a head massage. So I was like, oh, my sister does this, I can kind of recognise this. And then he gave me like a shoulder massage, and I was not enjoying that. It was a bit weird. I'm like, my sister's never done this. And that's the point, the whole time through I'm just thinking, oh, my sister doesn't do that. Oh, she doesn't do that. Which probably isn't the best. So then obviously I had to take my glasses off, which meant I was blind. So the guy is giving non-verbal signals and I'm having to like squint through hair and through the blurriness of my own eyes. And he spent the most of it sat down on a stool, like cutting away, pulling, blow drying. And it went quite well. And then, yeah, he styled it. And then he obviously was like, can I take some photos? But obviously in one word, so he just went, photo with a phone. And I was like, oh yeah, okay. Daijoubu. And then he went, where are you from? And I went, Igi desu, which means England. So it's kind of fun that both of us are speaking in different languages. But I was so nervous. Like, I didn't eat breakfast before because I was a bit nervous. I think just going to salons in general are quite nervous, especially if you don't speak the language. I mean, I lived in Spain once and I got my hair cut in that country, but it was less nerve-wracking because the hairdresser spoke really, really good English, and he was the only person in there. There were other Japanese people in here, obviously spaced out because of coronavirus. Oh, and that's another thing, the coronavirus. So you had to wear a mask the whole time, even when you're getting your hair washed, which meant the ear loops had to be taken off, and like you just get a towel put over your face to keep the mask on place. So if he'd gone wrong, I may have been waterboarded. Ugh, can't speak today. So yeah, that was my story today. I finally got a haircut. Coronavirus is starting to ramp up again, which isn't fun, but let's all try our best to stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Please let me know if there's any other stories you'd like to hear about or anything you're interested in. Obviously, I can't really travel outside of Gunma at the moment, so if you do want to see anything, try to double check that it's in Gunma. That would be helpful. So anyway, I'll see you